is celebrating the holiday season. If I can get a connection here, let's see how Skipper Arthur is doing at the North Pole. Skipper Arthur, do you copy? Now, Skipper Arthur, those of us back home are dying to know, have you seen any signs of the big man himself? Arthur? Good to know. Say, Arthur, I imagine it's pretty cold out there. Well, it seems that we've lost Arthur. Figuratively speaking, of course. And now, boys and girls, cozy up to your nearest speaker as we play you some tunes sure to remind you of home, wherever that home may be.
Please won't go back to the people on the top. You're never going to see them again. Chances were you never saw them before, so it really doesn't matter, does it? No, it doesn't. Now, if you don't know how to swim, don't worry, because I have plenty of soap out there. You won't even wash your shorts. It's real simple. Can you have her sitting on her bottom, please? Thank you. And welcome aboard the world famous Jingle Cruise, everyone. My name is Miriam. I'm going to be your skipper, your guide, your instructor, dance instructor, swimming instructor, popcorn stringer, tree trimmer, secret sign. Wait a second, I went ahead of myself. I'm trying to forget that last part. Please remain seated, keep your hands, arms, legs, and feet inside the boat. And parents, if you have small children, please keep an eye on them, because I won't, but the crocodiles sure will. They're quite hungry today. As we begin our venture here in the Amazon rainforest, it rains 365 days out of the year. That's almost every single day, kids. To your right and to your left, you're going to see those large bugs. They're called humbugs. And if you listen carefully, you can almost hear their call. Bah, do you hear that? Oh my goodness, they're humbugs. Yeah, you're not going to get any better either. Do you know why this is Santa's favorite place? Because he loves rain, dear. But here's Inspiration Falls, and some people wonder, why is it called Inspiration Falls? Well, it's supposed to inspire you to go deeper and deeper into the rainforest. Are you inspired? I can't tell. Let's try this. Everyone say, ooh. Ooh. That was terrible. Try that again. Everyone say, ooh. Everyone say, ah. Now that's inspiration if I ever heard it. Let's go deeper. We're on the Congo River now. It's the deepest, darkest part of the rainforest. And as everyone here, see, the Jungle Book. Some of you, well, for those of you that haven't seen it, there it is right there on that box. Now you can all say you saw it. Up ahead, this is Christmas party. They've arranged for all of you, but they have a tendency not to show, or so they say, because who wouldn't show up to a party, right? I love parties. Here it is. Oh, they were telling me the truth. Well, at least we have some standing celebrities. We got Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and Goofy. I know it's not as good as the real thing, but at least we got something. Up ahead, it looks like someone's going to get a whole Christmas tree for Christmas. It's all wrapped up with a bowl on top. And if you wait a minute, you may see a stocking stuffer. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was close back there. But it is a gift wrapping station. Some people were thrown off by the idea of us hiring some gorillas for the occasion. But as you can see, they got a fantastic turnover. Wait a second, where's the wrapping paper? I think that was a bad idea. From the Nile, and the Nile can go on for 4,000 miles. They can go on for Niles, and Niles, and Niles, and Niles. And if you guys don't believe me, well, don't worry. Because by now I can tell that all of you are in denial. Yeah, just look at your faces. Up ahead is our second most feared creature in the jungle, the African bull elephant. He can actually eat about 900 pounds of food a day. Now, Thanksgiving Day, he actually doubled it. And our most feared creature in the jungle is his mother-in-law. Yeah, she likes to show up unexpected, especially around the holidays. Here's the Santa. I like to point out, because most of you like to take it for granted. I think it's quite lovely. Here we are at the African Bell, where all the animals gathered together like a big happy family for the holidays. Here you're going to see some giraffes, some wallabies, some impalas, some zebras there. And these cute little lions are enjoying the holiday feast. It looks like zebra on the rocks, blood rare. Oh dear. Don't worry, kids. I think that zebra's just pretending to be asleep to avoid speaking to his extended family back there. I've been there, and I understand. Up ahead, it looks like Edward is in that terrible situation. He didn't think he'd get that star on top of that tree, but that rhino's going to see him through to the end. Oh dear. He said to the rhino, right, gee, Mr. Rhino, I'm used to just showing him popcorn, but we did have to stop eating that rhino fruitcake. It makes him crazy, but I think he's going to get that point in the end quite soon. We are now entering head-hunter territory in this... Not head-hunter territory, I got lost. We're in crocodile country, and around the bend here to my right, you're going to see old Smiley and his girlfriend Ginger. Old Smiley is our oldest resident here in the jungle. What he wants for Christmas this year is a slow cooker, but we all know that's a crock. Yeah, Ginger, well, she tends to snap. Up ahead is Schweitzer Bolt. It's named after the world-famous explorer, Dr. snowfall. Up ahead, we're going to be running into our aviation supply company, where we got fantastic specials this year. Absolutely, because last year we didn't get anything, but at least this year we got half off a fleet. That didn't fly too well with a lot of people. But when you've been doing this job for as long as I've been doing it, you begin to spend. Well, danger that is, we're now entering the hippo pool, and these guys have been known to capsize boats just like this one. Just last week, they capsized 6 of them. Now keep an eye on the 4 beaches, sir. Keep an eye on them, because out of those 6, 4 of them were mine. I had a real big mess going on last week. I had their bars up all over the place. I had people washing ashore left and right. It was quite a soapy experience. Oh my goodness, this is close. But something tells me we're not out of the woods yet. Must be all these trees surrounding me right now. We are now entering headhunter territory, and this is truly a terrible place to be headed. There goes the last crew that didn't quite make it. Because when these guys are dancing and playing music, well, it means they're going to attack the boat. So if you have a child, please use them as a shield. They're great shields. And if you don't have a child, use the person next to you. It works the same way. Dark in there. If you're afraid of the dark, I can't do anything about it. We're still going in there. It's the only way out. But I promise you, there's nothing dangerous in there. All you got to see is one tiger that's been trained to stay exactly where you got to see him. We're going to see quite a few cobras that we couldn't train, but don't worry, we taught it out for you. We're going to see some monkeys, treasures, statues, spiders. Here we go. Because he likes to get you wet. Oh wait, you didn't know. Oh dear. Look, get down! Just kidding. It's this one. Want to keep an eye on him? Oh, wait a second, that's just now for good. You don't ever want to trust those two though. There's a reason why they made the naughty list, and it wasn't because they were good. Up ahead, we're going to be seeing our head salesman. His name is Sam, and well, lately his sales have been shrinking. So he has a fantastic special for all of you here today. It's 3 of his heads for 1 of yours. Anyone interested? It's a killer deal. Seriously, folks, any way you slice your dice, he's still end up ahead of me, and I think it's a deal to die for, to be honest. Anyone? Ladies, you like stuff, stop pretending. 3 for 1. 3 for 1, ladies. You can get ahead of your shopping. Fantastic sale. So, no one's interested. You know, Sam actually invited me over for dinner once, and I said, Sam, man, your mom makes it delicious, too. He said, I know she does, but I'm going to miss her. As we approach the dock, please keep your hands, arms, and elbows inside the boat. I hate for you to scratch our dock. It's quite new. We just came out of refurbishment. You will see a dock to the left, and the other one's going to be to your right. I know they can be quite confusing for some of you. I like to call that a paradox. You see the skipper to the left and the other one to the right? That's what we call pair doors. Every 10 minutes. When you do finally approach the dock, please exit the same way you came in. So if you notice your feet got wet, well, you went the wrong way. So get back in and exit the correct way. So if you're sitting to my left, you're going to exit the same way you came in, the back door. If you're sitting to my right, you're going to exit the same way you came in, the front door. They're both still there. They both still work. Do not cross my middle grade to my right, people. My left, people. It's a tripping hazard. And I think we can both agree that 2 bad trips is just one too many. Plus, I'm only responsible for the first one anyway.